guys, it's Nataliya. Today I'm having my partner, my good friend, and who are you? Well, you were a cool guy.
Oh, I just met you on the street a couple of years ago, and now we're here.
No. Alex is a matchmaker from Poltava. He knows what to do. He's in this business almost forever. He's married to a Ukrainian woman.
If 12 years is forever, it's okay.
It's forever, yeah. He has good success rate, and today we are going to talk about Ukrainian family values, traditional Ukrainian family values, and it's a message from us matchmakers to you, our dear clients, to understand what it's about. The family, the relationship, all the situations when it comes to what is it? What is a traditional family, right?
Yes, so you have the perspective as a Ukrainian woman. I have the perspective. I was foreign living here for so many years.
Right. Living in Ukraine, actually, in Poltava. So, traditional family values in Ukraine are viewed like the following. Number one, you marry once, you marry for all your life, and you stay married together, and your life, you grow as a partners, you grow as a family, and you marry for life. Do you agree with it?
Yes, I tried.
Me too. I've been married for 20 years, and I've known my husband.
We all tried that one, but when we married Ukrainians, it's supposed to be forever. Our previous foreigner wives doesn't count.
Right. So I've been married for 20 years. I've known my husband for 23 years. You've been married for 12 years? Or older?
10.
10. Okay, and you've known her for 12 years.
Yes.
So, see, we're still married and we work hard. The next thing is we stay close as families. We support our families. Family means a lot to us. Do you agree?
Well, it's fundamental, really. There's no other chance. I even used to say to people that I did not only marry my wife, I married her family as well. Because without their support, obviously I would not be here living so many years. So I married the institution of the family that she represented.
And usually her parents and his parents are still married, right?
Yes.
Well, it's ideal, of course. With this world, it's very difficult.
They are not Europeans yet to go on divorce like that.
But divorce is viewed as a big disaster in Ukraine. It is.
Yeah, I think so.
It's
because as I could understand by the women that I met these years, the parents follow the example of the grandparents. The grandparents pass to the mother and the father. Mother and the father pass those values to the daughter, and everything is supposed to follow that path.
Yeah. And when the families unite, that is marriage, not only when individuals unite. So what is important to us Ukrainians, when you're dating someone, you want to meet their family. You want to see how they live, what kind of house they have, how they keep the household, who is the boss. It's okay for the woman to be the boss. It's a matriarchal country, by the way, but we want to see if we fit into this family routines, into this family rules, into this family agendas, what kind of values they have. When we talk to their parents, we understand. So I was visiting my future husband's family before we got married, and it was pretty okay. I was approved. He was approved by my family.
Well, that approval is essential, and I used to say to people that I help that you have to guarantee that you are 80% close to your marriage on the day that your future wife or girlfriend at the time will present to the family. As soon as they open that huge treasure that is the family to you, then you are guaranteed on the right path. Before that is still an incognite situation.
Yes, and Ukrainian girls are not in a hurry to show him her mom.
Well, actually nowadays they are not even in a hurry to get married so fast.
Right.
That is something that I noticed along these 12 years. Before people got married so soon, now they start to wait and see.
They learn, yes.
Yes, I can say so.
The other thing I want to say is that it's traditional roles, traditional gender roles of a man and a woman and what...
Definitely, it's one of the best things for us men, especially.
We listen to the guy. Sometimes, yeah, but mostly, yes, we listen to the guy. We let him be the boss.
Yeah, it's everything has two coins. It's we all try to find a wife that is a good lover that is a good mother. And yes, we can find that all together in Ukrainian woman, but obviously we need to have the capacity to have such a woman. And when I say the capacity, is like for her to be mother and wife, you need to be the husband and the head of the family. The head of the family is the guy that has and bring home the capacity and the economical power, so the family is happy and have the minimal good conditions of life. That is our responsibility.
Yes.
And that the wife is not too much worried, because she is making your life easier. Taking the kid to school, taking care of the house, and preparing everything for every day you arrive home. Everything is as you expected.
Right. So traditional generals is when he asks her opinion, but he takes the responsibility for the main decision, right?
Well, I'm very happy to understand that we discuss the things, but then at the end I understand that whatever will be my choice, she is happy to do what she understands that is really what I want to do.
You are in charge, right?
Yes.
And my husband the same.
Healthily in charge,
Yes,
do it no
healthfully,
fights.
yes.
It's like it's something I admire in Ukrainian women. Is like if they love the man, it doesn't much matter exactly what is the plan. She will be happy to follow. Okay,
Yeah.
here comes again
Yeah.
the other side of the coin. She follow, but then the responsibility is in your shoulders.
On your shoulders, yes. Yes, yes. So, then the financial part. Here, we Ukrainian women want to rely the bigger financial responsibility on the man's shoulders. They are looking for a man who is financially responsible, who is capable of supporting the family financially, and who is able to let her be the mother, be the housekeeper, at least for some time. Not all of them want to be the housekeepers. They are okay with letting the job wait and be in charge of the family, help kids grow, help them to at least get to school. But the man then has to understand that if she is not achieving a career, then she needs some resources. So basically, in a good traditional Ukrainian family, the man gives the money to the woman, and he says, I don't care what you spend it for dresses, for some fun, for taking kids out, for bringing gifts to your family.
I think that those plans are made, those goals, decisions should be taken before the marriage.
Yes.
And then if I am a guy that I'm looking for a woman that is a very kind of career oriented, it's my responsibility. I know that will be a different kind of marriage. If I'm trying to find for a woman that will be more my mother, mother of my kids and my wife, of course the time is not elastic, and that person most likely will have a part-time job, because I think the women need to have something of themselves, something that they conquer, something that is their money and their mind and state of spirit, that they feel freedom, not being depending on the guy all the time. Though the bigger responsibility is always his.
And I see that Ukrainian women are actually happy to be financially dependent on the guy. They don't think it's something bad. They don't think that this is something to be ashamed of. They are okay with it. And most of them are happy to be financially dependent on the guy in a good way.
Yeah, this is the reason why we guys come here. I even include myself on the guys that come, because I remember those examples from my grandmother. When my grandfather exactly come home, give the money for the month and stay with part for him. Then my mother was not that anymore, comes the divorce, and then me, of course, is even to forget. The things, it like get it worse. With Ukrainians, it's still the same. This time, but hurry up, because it's finishing. The time is counting, they are changing for more demanding and for other lines of goals in life that are not so much connected to the roots, but because they live here and the family is everything they have, they still follow those roots.
Right. And one more thing is religion. We are not so much religious in Ukraine, but we're spiritual. We believe in God, we're Christian. We don't have to go to church every Sunday. Most of us don't, but we believe. And religion is a very good background to give the family, to raise the kids with.
Yeah, often people ask why I'm Catholic, they are Orthodox. There's no big difference. It's a kind of calendar interpretation from Bible. But they do, as Nataliya said, they don't run to the church for the weddings. Yes, they love weddings and so.
Easter's,
Yes,
Christmas.
holidays is something that is important.
Yeah.
But I think the secret is if we respect the beliefs of our partner, it doesn't matter who he is in terms of religion. We can be happy same way. If we don't impose, if you don't want the other person to be like us, so if we respect our beliefs, then you can live and cohabitate naturally. There's no religion as an obstacle.
So loyalty is very important to our women. They are generally loyal to their husbands. When they choose somebody for their husband, they choose to be loyal to him too. And they are devoted to the guy. We put a lot of value into our communication to our partners, and we make sure we are not like deviating from it, because this is a value. This isn't in our culture to jump around and to do some like that stuff.
No, I fully agree, but there's a big secret for that to happen, and the big secret is that they need to love you and respect you.
Yes.
If that happens, you really can count. And it's surprising sometimes to understand how deep and how strong they are and what they can stand. Sometimes they can stand more than me. We can be even weak with the time. Oh, it's cold, how it's hot, oh, I don't want to do it more. I see Ukrainian people and Ukrainian women doing things that some men of my society would not do. And they do it because they know they should do it, because they feel it as their task, and they feel it that is for a goal of the family, and they do it with love. That is completely surprising, but secret is they need to love you.
And as the last message of this video, I would like to say that we are used to accepting our partners as they are. Most of us forgive them. We forget stuff if he does something wrong. We know we are married, so we are saving the marriage, most of us. Even if he starts like drinking, he has a stress, he has no money, we rescue the guy. We help him recover.
Can I give an extreme example that will not help Ukrainian women?
What is it? Come on.
No, I saw that several times, not on the marriage state, but I know it happens also. But many years ago I learned a lesson that is, I understood that the girls fight between girls, not between men. And when they have a boyfriend, and the boyfriend starts to fool around and find a third one, she will give the shit on her, not on him. So why? And I try to understand, because they don't want to lose that man, even when you sometimes do not have the right behavior. So this shows the devotion they have to keep what they conquer at the time.
Right.
So
right.
I think it's not against the women.
No.
It's to show how they can overpass obstacles and keep what they want.
Yeah, we fight for family. Basically, once we are married, and like the good marriage, if it starts, it's already a good marriage. It's already a decision of both mature people who make it work together, who try their best. So Ukrainian women make an effort to stay married. And they use all their values, they use their family experience, they ask their families for help, for some advice, they're talking to their mothers, how do you do this, how do you do that, and the family supports and advises, and it is pro-family. Do you agree, Alex?
Yeah, yes, completely. And that is a good advice. It's like when you want to speak with an Ukrainian woman, you are in the beginning of dating, and this is international, ask and speak about what is important to her.
Yeah.
Don't make her a job interview.
Yes.
Ask her about her family, about her values, how she lives her life. And from there we will comprehend lots of things that will help you and benefit your image.
Stay married, find your wives, and be happy. That's all we wish to you.
Thank you for listening to us.